Pharmacy is a prominent field in the healthcare industry, a practice full of equations, beakers, and experiments. However, for Felix Tran, recently named president-elect of SNPhA, pharmacy takes a deeper meaning.
When I was first introduced to pharmacy, I was still in high school. And my parents were very, they really wanted me to go through the healthcare or something in the healthcare field, but I never really understood why I wanted to do it, and besides, pleasing them.
Tran received his bachelor's degree in chemistry from the University of Houston. He found his calling for pharmacy during his travels to Vietnam and encountered a life-changing experience.
One of the big events that occurred was I did see a young girl, probably in her early 30s, just lying on the floor there, covered in blood. They were actually asking for money to help bury her, and I was just like, wow. And she was there, and then eventually she passed away right there. The realization that just came to me, that was just, there are other things I want to do in my life, but at that moment I knew I wanted to do healthcare.
Tran is now a third-year Doctor of Pharmacy student at The Ohio State University College of Pharmacy.
I chose a career of pharmacy, and then from there I was introduced to the SNPhA organizations helping the underserved community, and the rest is history.
Tran was recently named president-elect of the Student National Pharmaceutical Association, or SNPhA, an organization with a mission to serve underserved communities.
I started off just wanting to be an active member, and actually I met my girlfriend here, and she really pushed for me to take a leadership position in SNPhA.
Tran begins his first year as a leader by utilizing the Ohio State University's President Training Program offered at the Ohio Union. This program helps leaders learn their responsibilities, resources, and benefits of a student organization.
I want to learn about every position because there's 19 of us on the executive board, and so I'm constantly learning from them. Other goals is to reach out to other pharmacy schools without a chapter. I mean, there's 79 chapters in the U.S., but roughly 130 pharmacy schools, so I think we can increase that number for sure.
With his role as president-elect, Tran has high hopes for the future of SNPhA, as well as his personal career.
Something on the international scale, possibly in drug distribution into different third world countries that don't necessarily have the best logistics.
For Tran, the journey from Houston to Vietnam to Ohio State has been eye-opening.
You realize that you're just at least for me, how sheltered I've been my whole life. Like, my parents came over here from Vietnam with nothing, and they had to build everything up themselves, and they've given me such a comfortable lifestyle that I never really realized how, where they came from and what things are going on in the world. You hear about it all the time, but you just don't realize it. And at that point, I think it does. It keeps me humble. It keeps me where there's a goal that I want to attain, and then I just keep working at it, and eventually I'll get there. It definitely changes at least my outlook on life.